Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Crystal Duran, and I'm the Chief Operations Officer for Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Orange Coast. I get the fun job today. I get to interview our teen success stories up here on the stage. I will have them introduce themselves in a moment, but first, I just want to shout them out because one of them, Jocelyn, recently graduated 2 days ago, and our other three panelists are graduating high school today, so they've taken the time to come and speak with us. And so why don't we kick it off real quick. I'm going to have you introduce yourselves, tell us, obviously, your name, where you'll be attending school next year, and then what you plan to study. So Jocelyn, why don't we kick it off with you?
Good morning. My name is Jocelyn Ramos. I just graduated from Segerstrom High School. I'm going to attend Cal State Fullerton this fall under the major of communicative disorders.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jorge Rodriguez. I'm going to attend UC Berkeley, and I'm going to study mechanical engineering. And I'm graduating today from Valley High School.
Good morning. My name is Angel Valdez. I'm graduating from Nova Academy. I'm planning to go to UC Irvine and study business administration.
Good morning. My name is Leona Pham. I also come from Nova Academy, and I am going to Soka University studying liberal arts and sciences, or more like biochemistry.
And one more quick shout out before we get into the questions. Leona is actually our Youth of the Year for 2021-2022, so congratulations. So as a refresher about College Bound, Travis mentioned it earlier, but College Bound really is a program that was developed with the three goals in mind: to ensure that every teen we serve graduates high school, that they have a plan for post-graduation, and that plan is financially sustainable. So this is sort of the litmus test of whether or not we've succeeded in our goal, but we do have 4 out of 150 success stories to hear from. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna kick it off with, let's go with Leo. You've been a College Bound member. You've worked with our advisors. They've supported. How, in your words, has College Bound prepared you for your future?
College Bound has prepared me through just the means of comfort, because, as a juvenile or youth, it's really scary. It's college. You hear these horror stories, like, spending thousands of dollars being in student loan debt all the time, not even getting your dream job even. And all those stories has just made me feel like, oh my God, I don't think I could even survive here. But joining College Bound allowed me to realize that it's not that bad. As long as you have a good support system and you know what you're doing and you ask for help, the whole college and career process is way less scary than everyone would have assumed.
That's great. Thank you for that. And Jocelyn, what about you?
College Bound has helped me for my future by helping me advocate for myself. I think I've grown much confidence through this program, and talking to my advisor, Ms. Gabby, she has helped me a lot grow confidence in myself and knowing that I'm able to pursue higher education, and giving me knowledge on knowing how to pursue and how to ask for help when I need it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So one of the things about this program, it is a college and career preparatory program, but one of the things that really differentiates this one from maybe some of the other ones out there is really this emphasis on soft skills and social emotional support, emotional intelligence, making sure that it's not just the A to G requirements that you meet, right? That you're not just checking off your list, but that you, as students, as incoming college attendees, feel prepared to go to this next phase of your life. So how would you say the club, College Bound, has supported you socially, emotionally, to make you feel prepared to enter into this next phase of your life? So I'm going to have, we'll start off with Mr. Angel over here.
So I feel like College Bound has helped me realize that I really shouldn't be too worried about the future, especially through family strengthening. I volunteered and was part of the family strengthening when the new programs provided, which I did not know. And learning about all these, coming together and working together with all these different personas really made me realize it's mostly what you make of it. If you like come out of your shell and just like start being yourself and talking with other people, it's really how comfortable you feel. And I feel College Bound has really helped with that, because I have struggled with feeling comfortable, as like, you can tell on stage. I'm like fidgeting with myself.
You're doing great. You're doing great. How about you, Jocelyn? How has the club prepared you emotionally for the next journey?
Like I said before, confidence has been the biggest thing that it has helped me with. As a freshman, when I started in high school, college seemed so far off to me. I was like, oh, I might do community and, maybe transfer out or maybe just start working right after. And when I joined the club my junior year and started going to webinars, monthly meetings with my counselor, setting goals for my senior year, it helped me realize that college wasn't so far off as I thought it was, and that I'm more than capable, just like any other student, achieve college.
Absolutely, you are, and you're probably more well prepared than many out there. So that's great. I think I'm going to ask Angel to go ahead and answer. I'm sorry, Jorge, please answer that question as well.
As a first generation student coming from Mexico, College Bound has helped me prepare to learn about the higher education system here in the United States, as well as to manage my time and relax a little bit more. And yes, and find ways to cope with stress that has caused me just coming from Mexico to the United States, and also to make sure that I will be fine on college, as well as to find resources in college as well. And it has also prepared me with soft skills, such as resume building and interviews, such as the one right now. So, yeah.
So that's great. And Jorge, you mentioned it, being first generation, right? I'm a first generation college student. I think everyone on the stage here is one as well. There's just another level of support that we have to find, right, to navigate the process. So how do you feel the club, College Bound, your advisors have helped you through? And I'm going to have Leo answer this question first. But how do you feel College Bound has supported you in the fact that, this is first generation, in preparing yourself for college and beyond?
As I, went into high school, I've been taught by my parents, who didn't go to college or didn't have the opportunity to continue college. They've told me that you have to get into the highest ranked schools. You have to be in a prestigious school. You have to be in a four-year university. Community college is not it. It won't get you anywhere. But when I stepped into College Bound and they taught me about the different ways to get into college and learning about the transfer program, the 2-year transfer program, I realized that everyone has a different path, and attending community college is just a really good opportunity for you to, save a lot of money. But also just to explore your field, because if you take the risk of going into university without really knowing your passions or your motive to, into a career field, you're wasting thousands of dollars of money. And if you're a first generation student like me, you don't have that kind of money or that kind of risk to take. And I've started to protest it against my parents when they are trying to advise my younger siblings to go into a 4-year. I tell them it's a lot more safer if you don't know what you're doing, go into community college and explore your options, because you have so much to go for. And I've met tons of my peers and other people who attended community college and transferred out, and they're so much more happier than those who went to a 4-year, unfortunately. But yeah, College Bound has reminded me that there's paths anyone can take, and everyone has a different path to go.
Wow, what wisdom. Absolutely, that's great. And let's have Jocelyn also answer that question. How do you feel College Bound has supported you in that sense?
So as a first generation student, I of course have the support of my family, but what more so I lacked was like the knowledge of how to get there. And College Bound has helped me through that, being more knowledgeable in the application process, in financial aid, in different paths to take. So yeah, it has definitely helped me, especially through my application process. I honestly didn't really know how it worked, especially for UCs, right? And I noticed that in comparison with other my classmates in my senior class, some of them weren't even starting their PIQs like months before it was advanced. As of me, since I was in the program, I was starting them like my junior year already with the help of my advisors, so I was a little more ahead. And I feel like in that sense, it had helped me be more confident, like I said, and then also like helped me be more manageable with my time, and then kind of thinking of what routes to take before like admissions came out and stuff with my advisors. So yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. So we talk about workforce. You saw it in the video, and we know that there are more than 10 million job openings right now, just in the Orange County market. So Jorge, I'm going to have you answer this one. What have you learned from the club regarding career workforce development that will help you as you move on to that next phase after college, which is to find that career? So how has College Bound helped you in that sense?
College Bound has helped me in different ways. First off, it has helped me to find a pathway for me to follow in order to achieve my career goal, which is mechatronics. And my College Bound advisor helped me to find a way for me to achieve it, since that career is pretty new and not a lot of colleges offer that major. So, and we started to search and look for different schools since last year and my junior year, and we find a way for me to achieve that. But it also has helped me with the opportunity of entering an AI internship, in which I was able to work with other students and learn about AI and all the advancements that are happening today, and how AI is not something that it's just one person working in it. It involves a lot of people, and it's the help from everybody, and everyone is amazing doing their own individual part.
That's great. And how about you, Angel?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat the
So
question?
how has it's early? How has College Bound helped you with pursuing career opportunities or understanding more about how to be prepared in the workforce?
So College Bound has helped me in preparing for the workforce, or basically get an idea of what I want to get into in the field I want to get into. Through my academic advisor. My academic advisor went through a plan with me as to what I wanted to do, because like many high schoolers, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was just blind to like all these options and what I could really do with all these possibilities. And one of the possibilities that like we really hit on was business. Originally I was thinking aviation, but then again, I've never flown a plane. I've never like been on one.
Prerequisite.
And business, I really like the organization of how everything is, the management of it. It's just really easy on the eyes, especially to me.
Is it really though? The blue light?
I was just going to say the same thing. That's fantastic. Well, it was, again, mentioned earlier, but one of the core focuses of College Bound is to make sure that as you graduate, that you have a plan that's financially sustainable, right? We can't just throw you out there and hope that it all works out. So you're all recipients of our College Bound scholarships, right? You went through the process and you were all selected. So how do you feel that this financial support will help you in your post-secondary education? And I'll have Leo go ahead and start us off with that one.
The scholarships I received, the Youth of the Year and the Profit for Recovery Partners Scholarship, it definitely gave me a sense of comfort for the future. I am going on a full ride to Circuit University for this year. However, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. And having that money ready for any sort of emergencies really does give me some sort of comfort. You know, I can always go to College Bound and like, hey, I need like $500 for textbooks and whatnot. But I also feel like I'm able to use that money if I have any left over and support my own sisters. As you know, I'm, quite a big person here, but my siblings, they aren't as motivated to achieve as high as I am, but that's mostly because of their high expectations placed upon them because of me. They live in my shadow, and I recognize that, and I feel pretty guilty for it. So hopefully I'm able to use some of that scholarship money to support my sisters myself, give them a bit of extra cash to help them feel more prepared for the college career process, as well as just starting out college, because I want them to know that I see them, if no one else does.
Wow. That's incredible. What a great big sister. Jorge, how about you? Let's have you answer this question. And you also are a recipient of the Angels Scholarship as well, correct? So why don't you talk a little bit about that and how the funding will help?
Okay, I got the Angel Scholarship through College Band, specifically my academic advisor who nominated me as well. But I think that scholarship is going to help me a lot because it's a full ride. So that's going to lift a huge weight off my shoulders. And it's going to allow me to enjoy the learning process in my college journey. Especially because I want to do a lot of things. I talk about mechatronics, but I'm majoring in mechanical engineering, but I want to do a double major in electrical engineering and computer science as well. But I'm also interested in other things, so I'm not just stopping at 2 majors. I also want to do minors as well. But and I also want to be involved in extracurricular activities. For example, I already signed up for marching band next year. And I'm also interested in joining clubs of robotics competitions. So thanks to the scholarship, I think I'm gonna be able to enjoy and not be worried about having to pay for everything because Berkeley is really expensive. To be honest. So, yeah.
Wow, we have a bunch of underachievers on this stage, huh? All right, well, let's get a little bit personal. I want to know from all of you, what are you most nervous about going to college, and what are you most excited about? So we'll start from Jocelyn, and we'll make our way to Leo. So Jocelyn, what are you most nervous about? What are you most excited about?
I'm really nervous for how much student independence we're gonna have, because in high school we have like our counselors and teachers kind of like on top of us, kind of, like asking us and stuff like that, like go get your grades up and stuff like that. And I'm scared for that because in college it's a different shift, like it's more you, like it's if you're gonna get things done, it's more on you. So I'm nervous for that, but I hope I'll do good. And I believe in myself that I will do good, and I'll look out for resources if I need help, And I'm excited to enter my major. I'm excited to grow. I'm excited to learn what I'm actually going to be doing as a career, and I want to be able to help others. So I'm excited to just grow, learn, and flourish.
Wonderful. Jorge?
I'm the most nervous about not being able to grasp every moment and every activity I'm going to do because I want to do so much. I fear that I'm not going to be able to appreciate every single thing I'm going to do. So that's the thing I'm most nervous about and I have the biggest fear about. But I'm also the most excited about just entering a new phase, being able to do a lot of things, learning new things, being able to challenge myself more and be able to grow, as Jocelyn say, just to enjoy the learning process.
Excellent. Angel?
To me, what I'm most nervous about is entering a new environment because I'm going to be dorming at UCI. Something I find really exciting because overall it's a new environment. I don't really know what to expect. Like in terms of since I'm gonna get a tower quad, so that's like sharing a room with 3 other people. So there's not really much I can expect from other people because people can be unpredictable.
You can't control other people? What?
But I'm really excited about it too because, as I was saying earlier, I really like interacting with new personalities, new personas. Everyone has so many different goals, and it's really interesting learning about them.
Excellent. Thank you. Leo.
I'm also most nervous about dorming. Soka University, I will be dorming there with one roommate, fortunately. However, I don't do well with roommating with other people because I am a very peculiar person and I get judged on a lot. But I am most excited about studying abroad. If you don't know, Soka University does require you to study abroad in your 3rd year of college. And I'm very excited to just explore the world and just learn about all these different cultures and customs.
It's amazing. All of your responses, wow, I'm blown away. All right, I think we'll do one more question that all of you will answer. We have a lot of our partners in the room, a lot of folks in business, a lot of people who are invested in your future, in the future of our teens, in this community. And then looking forward, you know, as the future workforce, what message do you have for your future employers? What do you think you'll be looking for? Or what is it that you'd like to convey to people who will be looking to hire talent like yourselves in the next few years? We'll go backwards. Leo.
If there's one thing I want employers or all of you guys to remember and recognize is to find people, and younger people especially, their self-worth. Because if you find someone who knows their self-worth, who knows their abilities, and are confident of what they're capable of, they can contribute to so much more. You can have an extremely talented person, but they're not confident in their skills or contribute to changing the world. You won't really go anywhere. But finding someone who knows their boundaries, but also knows just how far they can reach the stars, you can go anywhere, really.
Would I like to let the people in this room know that get ready? I have a seat open, but no, really. The future, I think it's pretty bright. There's an abundance of people, that, especially my age, who have a very charitable persona. And really like giving. I like giving my time. I've seen a lot of people that I volunteered with also like giving their time. So I really don't think there's going to be much problem finding people with a charitable personality.
Go ahead, Jorge.
I would recommend employers to search for people who are curious and who are willing to learn and adapt to the new ways that the future is going to change. And jobs as well. So, and who are willing to learn how to do their job, or not just that, but everything surrounding them.
I think it's important for a person to be passionate about what they're doing, and love what they're doing, because it'll convey in the way they do their job. And I think passion is the most important thing. If you don't love what you're doing, then you probably won't be good at it. So I feel like it's vital to be passionate, love what you're doing, and always look forward to going to work and not dread it. And also look for a person who's resilient. And like Jorge said, who loves learning, who likes learning, who's open, and open to new experiences, and open to meeting new people. So I think that's important.
Everyone. Wow. Absolutely amazing. You know, we always think about what is the wisdom we can impart on our teens and our youth that we wish we knew at their age. And my goodness, this is absolutely amazing. We are so proud of all of you. You are already successful to us. You will always have a place at the club. We hope you will continue to visit and give back to the community. Just congratulations on all your accomplishments, on your graduations this week. And thank you for being here today. Let's please give them another round of applause.